Women who are amazing in bed know that sex is as much a skill as it is an instinct. So, in this video, you're going to learn my top 3 tips to becoming a skilled lover. My name is Lillian, and I have been an exotic dancer, a high-end escort, and a BDSM practitioner. And I'm here to teach you how to bring a sense of creativity and playfulness into the bedroom, because creating elaborate sexual experiences was literally my job. I recommend you watch this video at night in bed with a candle lit so that you can settle down and get ready to be romanced. If that turns you on, then like and subscribe. First, I want to say that we are going to be talking less about the internal sensation of having sex and more about giving your partner an experience. I 100% agree that you should enjoy sex physically and spiritually, and that your goal in the bedroom is to create connection and intimacy. That just isn't what this video is about. There is a ton of advice out there that is less about putting on a show and more about being present. But this video is about the show. If you want your boyfriend to say that you are the best lover that he has ever had, then keep watching. The first tip is to add a sense of novelty to the bedroom. The best way to get your partner to think that you are a great lover is to do something that he's never done before. And a decade of experience lets me know that there's a lot that men haven't done, which is great news for you because it gives you a very large menu of things to choose from. Having little tricks to pull out of your sleeve is going to make your partner see you as flirtatious, fun, and extremely proficient in the arts of love. You can do something as simple as put on a slutty cop costume. I like to draw on whiskers and a black nose and pretend to be a cat. It's my go-to roleplay when I'm on a play date. I just walk in the room, take off my coat, and wear nothing but my whiskers. Men would say, "No one has ever done this for me before." And just like that, without having to say a word or play a part, he thought I was the sexiest woman alive. Now, you don't want your boyfriend running off with another woman to do something that he's never done before. So, you're going to do it yourself. You can scour my channel for date night ideas, BDSM tricks, or toys to buy and simply surprise your partner. Or you can start with the conversation. Ask questions about his sexual history to get an idea of what he's done before, and ask what's on his sexy bucket list to find out what he's interested in doing in the future. Find out what his fantasies are and make that fantasy come to life. You can even create a sexy bucket list together. But what should go in the bucket? The bucket is typically filled with different people, different places, and different things. When it comes to new places, I'm an exhibitionist and I like to show off. So finding a balcony to make love on and knowing that someone could be peeking from their window is so hot to me. But you don't have to be watched to be exciting. You can do a little recon around your city and find a private nook that you can pull him into for a quickie. There was this one time I was walking through Coral Gables with my boyfriend, and there was this huge Christmas tree that you could walk around. No one was outside because it was nighttime and the city was asleep. So I grabbed my boyfriend and we had a quickie behind the Christmas tree. It was daring and spontaneous and exciting. It gets your blood pumping and you both feel so naughty. I feel like something like that really colors your day. Like The color of the sky is literally bolder, brighter, and more vibrant, and the air is crisper and cleaner. Whenever you do something naughty, you somehow tune into your senses. It's the best. The things that you fill your bucket with are most likely going to be different toys. There are so many toys to choose from. I have a video showing all of the toys in my pleasure chest so you can have an idea of the variety of toys that you can buy. They range from insertable, impactful, which are toys that are made for spanking, vibrating, restraints, solo toys, couples toys, sex furniture, the list goes on. Sex toys are my favorite thing to collect next to lingerie. I don't care how many vibrators I have, I always want more. Having options in your nightstand is a great way to spice things up, and it's really cool to see which toy your partner gravitates to. I recommend going to your local sex shop instead of going to Amazon because you really want to get a sense for size, weight, texture, and durability. Sex is sensation, and the toys you use are mostly going to be adding to your sensation play. So you have to be tactile and visual when choosing your equipment. You want to know that that sex swing is going to hold you up, that you aren't going to get locked in those cuffs, and that that plug is going to fit. The employees at a sex shop are trained and knowledgeable about the equipment that they sell. So, take your partner, explore together, and ask questions. Now, when it comes to adding other people into your bedroom, we already know that bringing another woman into the bedroom is his fantasy, but I highly recommend that you don't offer to bring another person into your bed until you are comfortable with it. I am seasoned and experienced with threesomes, especially in friendly environments where it's just a bunch of friends who want to be kinky. But when I'm in a relationship, the experience is totally different. I love threesomes, but even I can get jealous at times. It takes a longer conversation where everyone is on board to have a good time. Inviting a friend you trust can be a safe option, or going to your local gentleman's club and meeting a girl you never have to see again is a good way to have a good time. That still allows for some emotional distance. A unicorn, which is a single girl who enjoys meeting up with couples, can be hard to find. They're practically mythical, but they exist. And when you meet a girl who is friendly, she respects the girlfriend, she respects the relationship, and is just down for a good time, it's like a ray of sunshine. I'm gonna make a separate video about threesomes and group sex. Until then, role-playing is a soft and safe way to explore the different personalities within ourselves. Also, I want you to ask yourself a question. Would you like to bring another man into the bedroom? You don't have to answer that right now, but he's going to ask, so you might as well ask too. Having a sexual routine can be comforting, but it can also lead to boredom over time. You really want to disrupt that monotony and keep your connection fresh, and engaging your creative muscles to add new activities and new positions and new environments into your sex life is going to really impress your lover and make him feel like he's with an experienced woman who is proud of her body and in control of her sexuality. The second quality of a sex goddess is that she enjoys sex and expresses that joy. To put it simply, she is enthusiastic. A sex goddess sees sex as a form of play. Sex is fun, it's playful and adventurous, and frankly, it just feels good. An eager attitude toward sex does two things. It reflects comfort with your desires, making you seem open, confident, and sexually empowered. You aren't just going through the motions. Instead, you are fully present and extremely passionate. This makes you seem lively, energetic, and healthy, and it turns what could be routine maintenance sex into an exciting shared experience. Second, having an eager attitude about having sex with your partner is going to boost their self-esteem and reassure them of their self-worth and your attraction to them. Sex isn't just about yourself. It's also about your partner, how they feel about themselves and how they feel about their bodies. Imagine your partner sits next to you, starts touching you, and instead of showing interest, you're just like, okay, might as well. Not only is that going to lead to a bad time in bed, it's going to make your partner feel like being with them is just another chore for you, like doing the dishes or folding the laundry. But if you are eager, it shows your partner that you want to be with them, which in turn is going to validate their attractiveness, making them feel desired and appreciated. And that's going to make them see you as desirable, because the way you make people feel about themselves is how they're going to feel about you. So, how do you express enthusiasm? Well, you can start by initiating sex instead of complying to sex. The next 5 times that you and your partner have sex, I want the reason to be because you asked him to. You sat on his lap, kissed him on the cheek, and told him to come to bed. You sent him a text from across a crowded room and told him to leave early because you just have to have him. You wake up in the middle of the night and ask for it. He's going to think you're ravenous. It's going to make your sexual appetite seem huge, and before you know it, he's going to be wondering if he can even keep up with you. The third tip, which is one of the most powerful tools to being able to embody flirtatiousness and confidence in the bedroom, is to make love to your reflection. Self-love is a meditative practice that allows you to drop into your body, become fully present, and learn how you want to be touched. But watching yourself do it is going to transform how you have sex and how you feel about yourself while you're doing it. You're going to become better in bed because you get to observe your reactions, your facial expressions. You can watch yourself twist and turn and really study your angles. So many women are self-conscious about their bodies, so they don't want to be seen in an unflattering light. But you don't have to be if you take the time to look at yourself. You can plan your seductive gestures and your playful teases so that licking your lips and adding that special look in your eyes becomes intentional and powerful. The visual feedback is going to inspire you to try different movements and different positions and make you seem sexually versatile. Of course, you don't want to make every sexual encounter this thing where you're overanalyzing every single move that you make. But sometimes you just want to make sure you look hot and turn your man on. I've watched myself so much in the mirror that I just know what works and I don't even have to think about it when I'm doing it. But aside from the external experience, mirror gazing also promotes a sense of self-love and confidence because you become comfortable seeing your body in sexual acts. That repeated exposure to yourself in such an intimate way can make you more comfortable with how your body looks and how it moves. This practice, especially if you aren't in love with yourself or how you look, can bring you to tears. It's uncomfortable to look ourselves in the eye, looking past our flaws and And learning how to love ourselves for what it is now can be heartbreaking. But the more comfortable we are in our bodies, the closer we are to sexual divinity. So allow this practice to challenge you to accept your unique features and encourage you to focus on what you like about your body, not only for the way it looks, but how it functions as well. You know, how it serves you, how the gentle sway of your hips allows you to feel good so that you can begin viewing yourself as a sexual being deserving of pleasure. Don't let yourself fall into the belief that sex just happens. Don't become lazy and think that every sexual experience is only about natural connection, because then you might lose out to someone who is willing to put in the work. To make sure that doesn't happen, I'm going to give you homework. Are you seeing somebody right now? I don't care if it's your husband, your boyfriend, your friend with benefits. You're going to surprise them. You're going to do that thing you've seen on TV that you've always wanted to do. You're going to put on your favorite pair of lingerie and put on a long coat, and you're going to show up at his door. If he has a personal office, even better. Go to his job, close the door, take off the coat, and sit on his lap. Not only will he be shocked and turned on, you are going to feel so sexually powerful. The first time may be a little nerve-wracking. You may feel like an imposter or anxious, but like I said in the beginning of the video, women who are amazing in bed know that sex is as much a skill as it is an instinct. Let that knowledge empower you to build that skill. I don't care if you don't even like him that much. This is more for you, so you can begin building that seductive muscle and begin feeling competent as a sexual being. If you would like to learn more about love and romance or sex and sensuality, then like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I love you. Goodbye.